Okay. Let's check to see if we're live yet. Yeah, it's hit or miss with my stream lately. Looks like it's not yet. Why are you not going? Go stream, go. Go stream, go. Sometimes Twitch tech can be frustrating. Sometimes. If not all times. I'm a fish. Hi. Nice to see you. So what's going on? What is going on is that potato is open. If you wish to enter, exclamation point potato. And basically, I've been just trying to get my life in order today. So I want to show you while we're reloading. Thanks for the follow, Willow. While we are reloading, this is what I posted to to Reddit today. It makes me laugh just to look at it. It says, what when an orc falls on her head? Now, actually, I kind of think, I mean, someone pointed out that that was actually a red guard, but for some reason I thought it was an orc. I'm okay, how are you? I think because I just saw this smooshed face and didn't know. But that's actually a red guard, and I think they're standing, she's standing inside the character next to her, and that's why she looks like that. I don't know. That's what I think is going on. It's just very strange. Runil, some time ago, begged me to come see their house, and I couldn't. I kept having all of these problems. But today, we're here. Oh, I live on coffee. That's my life. I'm actually kind of astounded at this because it is really hard to work with these kiosks, and they've made not just circles, which I am shocked by, but the entire thing is just kiosk, which is really not easy. Let me see what he said about this place. Story and theater. My guess is Globe Theater, perhaps? Not sure. Oh, wow. Yeah, Romeo and Juliet. That's something. Yowza. And they are only half full, which means they could do more if they want to. I suggest trying, unless this would go against what the Globe Theater would look like, I'd use some of those lay-in walls on the inside, or just more of these kiosks flip backwards and try to cover up the open parts here. The open trays, you know, where the shopkeeper has their stuff. But this is just amazing. Let me take off my fastener. And then back here is backstage. Sorry, I'm having a little issue getting through. Oh! Dwarven lights used as one of those fancy Broadway mirror things. That's neat. I did my Icy and Cyrodiil earlier today. I'm looking forward to this holiday not being a thing. Unfortunately, they're just going to keep bringing it back over and over and over. But I am not a fan. This is really well done. Really interesting. I wonder how accurate it is, right? Doesn't matter though, because it really tells you, you know exactly what it is. You know it's a British theater, or Breton theater if you want to go that direction. Very nicely done. Sorry it took me so long, Runil. I owe you an apology. I will send you a mail and tell you to go check this out later today. Let's see who else. We're on NA. I could go over to EU, but hello Taryn. We can do one of Taryn's since she's on. I'm sure I owe her something. If you have something. Wait, where'd all your things go? I know you had something. Are you? Am I going crazy? Hello. I might be going crazy. I'm not sure. Did I forget and you're on EU? It could happen. I just finished exercising, which I hadn't done for the last couple days, so I'm really proud of myself that I managed it. Goronir, let me check. Don't you have all your stuff listed? Why is it not showing up? Are you on EU? I thought you were on NA. Am I on crack? I could be on crack. I don't know. I must be late again. Do not throw my coffee over. I went to it yesterday or the day before. It was for the DDA contest, and I did all of the DDA contest ones. So, okay, that's what I thought. Derp. All right, let's go to EU anyway. Older houses are there, and I owe them more attention. Speaking of EU, in my Discord, let me give you the Discord link for those of you who don't know it. That was the one with the beer and the artists. I went to all of those contest homes. They were, no, don't worry about it. Hey, I liked it, so you weren't off. You weren't wrong. In my Discord, there's a contest channel called Ongoing Contests. In it, you'll find Sori's, who is the GM of Tamriel Homes, posted their 5th Guild Anniversary contest for EU only, towns and villages. And it's got all of the details in there. And they're going to kick the due date out a little bit, or if they haven't already, looks like it's March 19th, to deal with more people who have some things they wanted to add. Aetherius is also celebrating their anniversary, and they have some really nice prizes, and I'm going to be the judge of that contest, and that's in there as well. Oh, there were effects? You want me to go back? I didn't know. You can publish them and I'll go back to them, Venetian. Also, I'm behind on indexing, but I'm doing my best to catch up. Really, I've been doing more work on my stream and indexing than I have been in my own job, which is bad. I should probably be doing more for my job and less for my stream, but it is what it is. All right. My cat is being a butt with her butt. She's putting her butt in front of me and my screen, so I cannot see anything. Can you not be here? I can go back though. It would be nice. It's fun. You let me know. Also, your name is throwing me. I thought you used to come on as Venetian Red. Notarai is it doesn't click in my head. I apologize. Didn't remember it was you. All right, let's do this. Can you not chew on everything I own and love? Everything I hold dear, this little brat chews on. I know the feeling. Let's start with Encyclopedique's Seath the Scaleless, Coldharbour. Hello. I'm a kitty. 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 So no one's the police are asking us to not drive today. Oh, sorry. I won't let her do that anymore. No, inside neck. Snack. Okay. Welcome to the Dark Souls inspired project, Primordial Crystal of Seath the Scaleless. Don't miss the upstairs, there is a surprise. We have a very bad wintry mixed storm right now. So look at all the crystals. So it's like ice, snow, rain, hail, it's all coming down. And it's very slippery out there. And the police don't want anyone going out because they're like, you're gonna get into an accident. Yowza. Oh goodness, look at this pole. Oh, that's terrifying. That is terrifying. So unfortunately that means that coffee, I told my husband not to go out for coffee. That's ridiculous. He's gonna stay in and say stay safe. But it means that the one cup of coffee I have is the only cup of coffee I have, and I'm afraid to drink it. I'm like, gonna put it off until I can't help myself. This is very pretty. I don't really, I mean, I'm not gonna get any of the references because I never played that game, so I'm sorry. But no effects. I know, right? I mean, I could always make myself just a regular cup of coffee. I mean, I'll drink it if it gets to that point. But my lattes are important to me. I'm a terrible person. If any of you... Yes, it was. There's no such thing as that. They made it. I think they bought a bunch of the... I think they're in Green Shade or Grotwood, one or the other. They bought a whole bunch of those frozen in stone bodies and put them together to make a pillar. Probably combined it with this same Daedric rock or whatever rock this is. No, it's Daedric, it's blue. Wait a minute. These are the plugs, and then there's Daedric rock ahead of us. Oh dear! Is that a dragon? Or just a... Yes, that's a dragon. I can see it now. Yeah, it is. What on earth? Now, it said to go up to the top that there was a surprise. I mean, clearly this is the surprise, unless there's another top and another surprise. I don't know. Maybe this is it. It's interesting how they use just the rock, you know? They didn't give... I mean, they've got a little bit of other rock down here, but usually when people do this, they include other objects, but they really didn't. They stuck with the Daedric rock and made it all one thing, which is interesting. I think this is the top. But if I'm wrong, let me know. This had to have taken 1,000,001 slots. Alright. Then we'll do, the oldest one is Nomak, Deadlands, Doomchar. It was. They had to have used 1,000,001 rocks on that. And then the dragon was huge too. All right, no Mac, 400 out of 700. We got some EHT in here. That vampire window is EHT. And then the blood is EHT. Or the red. And it may not be blood. What is this? What is this? Oh, you put red plants in the moat thing and built little buildings. One for coloring your outfit. Oh no, they're all dye tables. That's a lot of dye tables, man. That's crazy. Huh. Maybe it's a guild house with tables and stuff. Here's a major place where they all sit to discuss guild things, I'm assuming. Here's the rest of the tables. Or at least the basic tables. I don't know if they're all the tables. Right? At the same time, exactly. Very strange. This must be... Well, there's the EHT banner for the guild. And then this must be a dueling arena with spots to watch. A lot of guilds have been adding these to their home guild houses. And it's neat to see people doing something different with them. So they just have the basic tables, which tells me, I think, that this is not a trading guild or a crafting guild. This must be some sort of fighting guild. I don't see any of the trial stuff, so it's probably maybe a PvP guild, something like that. Very interesting. So I'd like to hear more, Nomad. Go ahead and let me know. Tell me about your guild. Then we have the next oldest is Koopadoo. Gardens and Estates, exorcised. Oh, I don't even remember turning myself into the rain cloud, but I'm a rain cloud now. I thought I was the kitty. I'll be a frog. No, I won't. I'll be a squirrel. Okay. This is Koopadoo. Exorcised. Because I'm still trying to do the Christmas builds. I'm so ashamed. Oh goodness, what did you make? Why did it do that? I'm a kitty. Here, I'm a kitty. I don't know why it changed to a rain cloud. Wow, that's a good idea. Very different. Now, I'll go back to the squirrel. Squirrel! I spent so much time yesterday editing videos. And it doesn't matter how much time I put into the stream, it's like it could take a billion more. Because if I were, you know, trying to make money off of this thing, which I'm not, but if I were, I would have years of, literally years of almost daily content to go through for editing and making videos out of, and, you know, I mean, I have hours and hours of material that I could, you know, go through and make clips out of or whatever. But unfortunately, I don't have that kind of energy. Hello, Masha. Now, the inside is really interesting because it's not just, well, they closed off the doors to both spots, but yet it looks kind of big. It feels like it's bigger than it is. And then they closed off the back here. And then this is the bathroom. I was watching one of something Muppet, I forget his name. He does all the lore videos. All right, this is what we were looking at from below. And it was, we were watching that. I was watching that while I was on the treadmill. And then he was going through the history of Era 1. Man, that shit's complicated. Very pretty. Merry pre-Christmas. Okay. Rimrica, a little comfortable house with a secret basement and swamp. Relax. Exorcised. You know, catching up. I just don't know. It's so hard to catch up in streaming. Well, it wouldn't be if I was the kind of person who didn't do indexing and didn't do, you know, trying to make sure that I have good content, then it wouldn't take me so long. Oh, this is, we can't go in here. They must have put something there to block it out, so you just look in. And they've also, no, they did not close off the water feature. Okay. Whoa. What's going on back here? Did we find the evil? Durzog. Killer plants. He's gonna eat us. I think we found the evil part of the house. Some enchanted evil. Someone may be waiting to eat you. That's interesting. They hid the windows, those blue windows, so that they cast the blue light. I guess they didn't really hide them. They're right there. Oh, they made a little room with it. Creative thinking. And then they've got all of these thingies. I'll fix your orb. I'll fix your orb. It's like I'll fix your wagon, but... Oh, wow. That's cool. This is cool. He really does look... But those like, not perspectives. The ratios of the sizes of everything look perfect. Like the size of the egg as compared to the bird. That's really interesting. I like that idea. All right, in we go. We've got... got noms. Lots of breakfast too. I'll take some eggs and bread and... See, another person who didn't make it all that evil, which is really kind of interesting. It's a much more idyllic place than it is an evil place. In case you're wondering how they did this, that's the bottom of the sieve thing. Strainer. That's the bottom of the strainer. And you just use that as a drain in the bottom of whatever you're working on, if that's what you want to do. Now, cute little gate, hidden gate. And this is the secret room. It's obviously toys and stuff. Music, toys, beauty products. I'm gonna guess this is a record player from the way that it's made, which is actually kind of clever. That's actually really smart. Look at the front of it. It's got a little, like, thing to turn. Really cute. I like it. A lot of secrets in here. Somebody's got their laundry underneath the bed. Oh man, this looks very comfy. I want to kind of just stay here. Alright. 108 days. Svidrir Idol, lore-inspired forgemasters. If any of you, I'm going to say this once per stream, if any of you run into, hear from Cardinal05, please let him know that I am looking for him. And that, and then let me know that you talked to him, please. Thank you. He is missing from my life. I don't know about from everyone else's. So this is lore inspired. It looks like it's got a whole bunch of crafting stuff over here. I think a lot of people pick lore inspired when it's like a traditional type of home. They could pick traditional too, but... Oh, okay. Hey, Azalea. Maybe that's what happened. I must be really far behind. Let me check Twitch. No, my delay isn't as bad as I thought it was. Okay, cool. People fighting over the scroll. Something outside. Some sort of engine is idling outside. Is this where the Ashlanders are hanging out? Could be. Although this looks way too non-Ashlander. Perhaps it is just a regular tent for someone. Jump! Jump! People criticize me sometimes, saying that I only go to the people who are the best of the best. And I go to everyone's house. I don't choose who I think is the best and only go to those. I go to everything. And that's why we go to just random stuff of people that I don't know. And we see cool things like this, which are different from everything else we see, you know? We just see, everybody's got something a little different, and I can usually find things I've never seen before in people's homes. I would love to see a Vivek Marley-Baum. Yes, you can build on the water. And their Forgemasters is gorgeous. Up top is just insane. This is a beautiful, beautiful house. If I just had... Is Squire Caw gambling with other people? I don't trust that guy. Oh yeah, that's right, you did. I have seen yours. I forgot that was the joke you were making. So this is a really traditional Orcish longhouse. They used Orcish everything. I mean, this isn't just thrown together with random stuff. They actually really did think this through. They have a lot of Orcish stuff, but then they also have things like this. This is Craglorn, and then there's a couple of other things that I noticed were, like this is elsewhere. But the way that they have it combined is really, really Orcish. So, oh, I wish I could get that crown. I can't, though, because I suck. I don't even know where that's from. I don't know. I don't have a brain right now. My brain has been used up. Yeah, the tusks look really good here. So that's the longhouse. I think I went into the regular house, the modern house. I can't remember. I did not. Okay. Maybe I did, and my memory is just shot. Honestly, like, it came down to, do you want to feel functional and be able to get out of bed in the morning, or do you want to remember things from minute to minute? It's a terrible choice, but in the end, I made it, and so I don't remember anything. Okay, I gotta say, these mugs are so out of proportion to every other cup in the game. I mean, I realize they're supposed to be big, but that's just ridiculous. You can build on the water in Pantherfang. You can also build on the water up here in this house. There's a little bit of water in Amaya. Here's the lake that you can build on. And then there's lots of water in Stone Eagle, but they're mostly pools. Snack lady. I think we got it all. A lot of people build houses up here. I like this part of the house, but I appreciate the very orcish type house. It's true. Everything is bigger, you're right. Alright. Next is Train. Towns and villages. A holiday always starts at the train station, and an old-fashioned English train station is a good place to do that. All the Lunar Champion. I think I went to this one and then I didn't actually tour it because something else came up. But we'll take a look. Now I'm feeling salty. Salt. It's too bad nothing comes out of my head when I do this. My brains do. My brains come out of my head. Brains. All right. I think I was here, but I can't remember. My memory is shot. But this is really cool. Yes, because I said here's the ticket taker and the bathrooms. Okay, we were here. I'm sorry. I don't know why my stuff isn't saving, but it isn't. Mesa Queen is the next one. Nature and outdoors. Is that work meaning real life job work, or are you talking about working for the folk stuff that you're doing? Like, what is the working you are doing? Thank you, Taryn. It helps to have the crazy check. Alright, this is Mesa Queen's outdoors type house. So what they've clearly done is brought the outside in. And this is why we get such variety, is because, you know, you want to go to different people. You want to make sure that you give everybody a chance. The only ones I don't give a chance to are the ones that either aren't done, like clearly aren't done, or the ones, oh, look at them using those poles for that, that are pretty much empty, you know? I guess that's the same thing if you really think about it. I wonder if this is like, oh, it's an enclosure for the doggo. That's fair, that's fair. Badger. Badger, be careful. Doggo's gonna try to eat you. Alright, let me get out of here if I can. And then we have like a little village, I think. No effects in here. One of these days I'm gonna have to grab someone. Oh, okay. You might want to turn on limited visitor. That way nobody goes and turns off your chancels. I'll turn them on for you. Well, in the long run, they shouldn't worry too much because Americans aren't great at their own grammar. But I guess Americans aren't the only ones who speak English, so that's pretty world-centric of me. The English speak English. The UK as a whole speaks English. Very pretty house. Oh, you opened up that one too. Okay, I didn't realize. Let me just make sure. Oh, they're all open. Okay. Don't cancel that chancel. I don't even know where you get that from. I know it's a trial, but I don't know which one. This is very outdoorsy. I'll give you that. You really hit the theme you picked. However, I think your plants are hovering. Yeah, that guy's hovering. You may want to come back and put him on the ground. It happens to the best of us. Don't feel bad. I know some people actually have other friends come through and housing friends and check to make sure that all of their stuff is on the ground because it's so easy to make that mistake. Don't cancel that chancel. Oh, normal Sunspire, okay. I haven't, you know, I've been curious about the miracle at Sunspire, as the lady always says. There's a couple of things hovering right here. You might want to, like that tree was hovering, you may want to check it out. What's this? This looks like a, what do you call it? Shrine. Words are hard today. What did you put in my dead cat? There's a dead body in the dead cat. Thank you. You win the awesome award for the day. I already love you for this. Oh no, is it? I don't want it. You keep it. Oh my god. So I have a friend who's going through terminal cancer. She's in her fucking 30s, okay? And they sent her on her birthday. She's in her 30s now. On the day she like started chemo, which happened to also be her birthday, they sent her an AARP card. Seriously, you couldn't have made that day any worse. And I'm like, they sent it to you in error, okay? You're not 50. That's when they usually send it to you at 50. Look at this enclosed glow garden. So that was funny to me. Okay, so they closed off the cabin so that we just have this place to craft in the glowies. But I don't know. I try not to think about her situation too much because it's too upsetting. Thank you, Mesa Queen. All right, the next one is House of the Silent Magnifico. The older one is Whooper, Achievements and Trophies. Narcissus Rubber Nest. It's weird. I don't know how they get their lines crossed, you know? It seems odd to me. All right, this is Whooper. Thanks for the follow, Big Zoc. Whooper XCI. Let me change to the next one is just regular makeup. Fake makeup, but look at this clutter work. Very nice. Treasures. Oh, I get it. They said it was achievements and stuff. So this is their treasure house. Yes, Daedra, our treasure. Poopy Daedras. Non-good Daedras. Not a god or anything. Treasure house, you come home, you eat your noms, you do inventory management. Is the doggy in jail? I thought the doggy was there to protect the treasure. I don't know. Maybe it is in jail. I didn't ask. You guys make such lovely little homes that I can imagine myself coming back to and actually spending time in. To be honest, it helps me get to sleep to think about houses at night. Like, just pretend that I'm in one. What's in your box? Nothing. You should put some of those rugs in there. You know, the roll ones? And here's all your treasures, the new ones that just came in. You are good at the clutter. The next is hundings. One of these three. Unk Tom. Hundings Retreat, a cozy palace for tired adventurers. That's the oldest one. Cyber Queen, hello. I just did one of your houses the other day. I haven't indexed it yet. I'm behind on indexing because I was editing the videos as I went along. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's my fault. My old stream time is better. I should be following that. I'm working on it. I'm working on getting back to that. But when I wake up in the morning, I'm not in any case. I'm annoyed that you can't actually go on the roof. Another person who has a really good sense of clutter over here. Look at that, the way things fell. Look at the saddles. They made saddles. So they made these. Those are just the regular steely leather you can steal, and those are velothi kneeling thingies. Those are baskets, obviously. I'm not sure what they used other than that could just be a hook or something. I don't remember what this is, but the rest of it is, that's how they made. Really smart. And then over here we've got, oh, look at that, that top of that table. They replaced a regular, oh, here they're working on the signpost. Okay, here they're working on one of the saddles, and they've changed the top so that the top has a more worked look. Look at how they did this. They stuck that in the wall just so that they could have this one little thing that they're working on. It's crazy. They did a lot of really cool things in here. Here's some bread. Wheel. Stabled person must sleep here. That's funny. Are they digging things out? Well, I don't know why this is so big. This shouldn't be so big. And then these are unfortunately all Crown Store. These giant limestone rocks. They're usually so, I mean, they're great to cover things up, but they're Crown Store. They really give things a certain desert-like feel. Somebody's gambling. That's interesting. Look how they did that. They stuck a candle within another candle. That's a fatter candle underneath. So that they have it looking like the wax melted down around the candlestick. And that you've like replaced the candle once. That's a really slick detail. I'm getting more and more impressed here. These are some really small, thoughtful details. She's got barnacles. Barnacles! Look at how the top's on an angle. I love it. The towels and the spots to lay out. It's weird for Aya to just show up in here. I wonder if this is one of hers. Here's snacks. Oh my gosh, this is very complicated. Oh, look at the art. Oh my gosh. Hey, Aya, I was wondering. Hi, Totes. This isn't one of yours, is it? I thought Unc Tom did his own work. Oh wow, look at all of this. But there's some really amazing cobbles in here. That is the top of a bed, I think. Hi, Seacode. Oh, lots of people showing up. We're exploring Unc Tom's house. It's true, but it's still money, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of us are working on budgets, so I always try to point it out to people. Sure. I always try to point out to people when it's going to cost them some money. Look at the tops of the table having the rugs in there. Here's a little library. It is lovely, though. Oh, this is hundings. I forgot. I forgot it was hundings. I doubt there's anything outside, but I was just gonna peek. Oh my God, look at, if I didn't double click and spin away, they've got, that top is a lamp or a bowl. That's neat. It is, it's very pretty. I like it. This is EU. We're on EU. I am far behind on EU, whereas I'm not as far behind on NA. Feel free to tell me what you wanted me to visit while I'm going to this next kragenhome. We did a Mesa Queen. Cyber Queen! Tamriel is a great place to collect odd things. I need to grab my coffee while I'm waiting for Aya to say something, so I'll be right back because I can't do this without coffee. All right, I'm back. Paper eoxes. I can't even say that. Thank you, Truss. Okay, Cyber Queen. She is in our channel. Odd Collections, Libraries, and Studies. Did you guys see the joke this morning on Twitter between ESO and I gotta pull this up. It's funny. It's worth it. But not here. We'll do it on. They had a bunch of jokes about the terms of service. Trust, didn't you? You said something about it, didn't you? Maybe it wasn't you. It was funny though. Give me a moment. It's actually worth it. Anyway. I'll find it later. We'll look at this house now. Again, Cyber Queen with the excellent clutter work. That's okay. I just reposted one of my oldest, my museum, the other day, and I wrote, like, be gentle, because it's one of my really old ones. So you make this with an alien grate. There's no effects in here, so this is all handmade with items. Oh, it's a snot. The mushrooms grow snot, or the snot grows mushrooms. Sometimes it's hard to remember that you can make like basically shadow boxes by turning paintings around and putting stuff in them. I often forget about that as an option. More treasure. I love how much you can stuff in a kragenhome, right? And there's the key. Yeah, this is her, Cyber Queen. She's in the channel. Lots of oddities and knickknacks. And that's why the shadow boxes make perfect sense, right? How else do you frame them and show them? And then you have Tithis is inventorying. Aww. Really? That's sweet. That is really sweet. Oh, they added a roof too. Very wow. Much wow. All right, we'll go to Hyperioxes next. While I am the Princess of Power. Yes, I know I said I wasn't gonna dip into the next coffee, but I'm an addict. I'm an addict. I can't help it.
I'm so hungry.
This is who I am.
Dirty bastards.
Hyperioxes. Goronir. I always forget goronir is under the. I hate that. Now, Aya does commission work. So this is what this is. I do. I seriously do. You know what's sad is my husband buys 1 to 2 backups whenever he goes just to make sure that I don't run out. I'm that bad. I have that bad of addiction. I was bad when I moved out here. I got worse. Because he enables me. Look at the smoke, and I gotta say, I wish more people used the mossy rocks and trees. I think that they create a totally different feel. Look at that guy up there. I love these lights. I don't know if you remember, but I made an entire phoenix out of these. The contest was fire for J-Heart, and so I made a phoenix. And I made it out of those. He was very inspiring. I don't know if he's been doing contests lately. I haven't really been paying much attention to contests, which I'm trying to change. Look at the horsey in there for the steed. That's hilarious. So well done. Wow. Look at that treehouse. I hate you because I wanted to do a treehouse myself, but yours is like kind of the standard of easily the best, you know, your the hell house is it? Boulder Tree, is it? It's one of them. Aya is easily like the best I've seen. Hands down kind of thing. It looks carved, and I can't compare myself to that and then build something, right? That's what I've kind of been doing, and that's a shame. Look at that. We've got, see, this is what I'm talking about in terms of how it looks hand carved. She's got those are the witch pokes, the witch sticks. And then you've got wood, regular, you know, the fallen down log wood, and then the mossy wood, and then here's those handfast trees. They make it look all intertwined, like it's one thing, and it's hand carved, right? And that's the look that I think is the best for tree houses. But it's so hard to do. I don't even know how you could do it other than being Aya. And then there's a lot of Telvanni involved in it too, because it's got that really nice wood. That's a nice wood right there. Never mind. I was being bad. Anyway, contests. So I haven't been paying much attention to them, and that's my fault because I've been so busy. I'm gonna go be careful around everything. But we've got this is all Telvanni like couches, I think. This whole little cross bit. And then that's, you know, Telvanni also. This is just really neat. I guess you got a bunch of hedges and ivy covering a lot of it, and mushrooms. And walkway is a handfast tree. Hey dude, better than Jangle Plume. But there are two contests that are going on. One is Tamriel Homes on EU, and the other one, the walls are like, I think this might be the ficus. Yeah, they're trees. They're handfast trees, they're tables, like I think that's the Telvanni table. They're the fallen logs. But I think the main piece of it is ficus trees. These are all crown store trees. I think she made the basic piece out of mostly mossy rock and ficus trees, if I had to guess. But she's had the experience because she's done a house like this before. Yeah, she's pretty amazing. Those windows, the amber ones, are crown only also. They look really good. Oh, look at this. It's a total second floor. I don't know how you managed it, but you made really tall ceilings in here. You know, and I was going to do a treehouse. I even got all the stuff together and I put it, look at the little thing of painting, their palette. And then I just can't. I can't. I think about this and the other one and I'm just like, oh, they put this trophy down and sunk it in so to just have the mask. Because anything I do won't be, I think I would not consider it to be good enough in my own eyes. I think that's the problem. And I gotta knock it off. Combination of different trophies. You'll have to forgive me. I'm having trouble with braining today. Well, you don't have to forgive me, but it would be nice if you did. She is woodland magic. So, yeah. Go ahead and enter both Ethereal and Tamriel Homes if you're on EU. I think Ethereal, you can enter their contest even though it's on EU. I think it's also NA can enter. I'm not sure. And here's the crafting house. Thank you, I'll go back. Look at that, you combined them into one. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. I don't like to spend stuff on crowns. I was watching another streamer and he was saying he doesn't use EHT because he wants everybody who watches his stream to be able to do everything that he can do. That doesn't bother me, but I can't find the kitchen. But the problem I have is not everyone can buy things with crowns. So I try to limit what I buy in crowns when I'm building and, you know, trying to show things. Where is the kitchen? Oh, down here. Oh, I think I found the sneaky. I fell right into it. Oh, I see. This is stuff for them to use. For, oh, somebody knocked his head off. Clever. I try not to, but then, you know, you start worrying about that, and there's going to be different people who can't access different things, either EHT add-ons or, you know, money or any of that stuff, you know, or in-game money. You can't necessarily get too caught up with what other people can and can't do. When they ask, you can show them how to do it otherwise, I think. But, wow, this whole house is killing me, girl. Alright, this was the crafting house. But, anyway. I believe that, I think that's it. I think you sunk down one of the bed rolls to give this little roll on the ground. That's cute. Yeah, it's just that good, and it's really painful because it's like, I'll never be able to do this. You didn't have this light on. Turn that light on. Anyway, obviously, beautifully done, as usual. Aya is fantastic. I try not to think like that, though, because the reality is that, you know, all art is good, right? That whole thing. C-code! Speaking of, I owe you houses. I did go to that. Why didn't I unclicky the heart? Alright. We'll go to C-codes. Oh, velothi. Wait, did we do an velothi? Whatever. This gentle home is nestled inside an ancient wood. It is not a treehouse, but rather this elven cottage fits snugly into a hollow tree trunk and descends deep beneath roots. It climbs up into the lofty branches and onto a private balcony cut from the mighty trunk. Mighty trunk. Yes, thank you for gifting us up. That is very nice of you. Look at how fake this looks. This one is supposed to be like, you know, when you contour like Kim Kardashian. Of course. Oh, honey, with my videos, I'm having the same problems. I've been working on them. I spent all day working on those 2 little offline videos that I did. Those are up. Okay, I really like these trees. Ancient fig. These must also be Crown Store, because I don't recognize them at all. Neither are mine, Squid. Neither are mine. But neither is my brain, so. Luckily, you guys are nice and don't pick on me for it. So, look at that. Okay, so we've got something similar here in the sense that, I mean, it's completely different because it's a different artist, different work. But it looks intertwined as well. It all looks like one item. You know, it's like one hand-carved item. And that's, you know, the bog wood, I think, is great for this. And then you've got, I think those are hedges right here for sure. And then that might be regular thick ivy. And then there's the lady tree and the trellis. And all of this put together, plus the trees up top, makes it look like it's just earth itself. Really talented. Good job. Oh, and the entire floor is redone in hedges. Really makes it look grassy, like You're living in nature. Bamboo. Telvanni furniture again. See, it really taps into the look. Telvanni furniture is the thing. Oh, I figured you closed it off because you have the tree there, but I don't think so. Yeah, here's where the guy grows his and does his alchemy stuff. This guy. Do you have it also being very windy and snowy where you are, Squid? The pain levels, the dirt is an upside down clockwork mound. If you buy those clockwork mounds that look like it's a bunch of trash from the achievement vendor or the vendor next door, if you flip it over, it's just dirt. It's really useful. It's what a lot of us use to make dirt with. They do. They look really realistic dirt-wise. Because they are dirt. Yes. I gotta tell you, I'm in agony. The last 4 days, we've had massive wind and massive change in temperature, and I wanted to just die the last couple of days. It's been so bad. The pain has been unbelievable, like some of the worst I've had. So I totally get it. We're having weather issues here too, and if you have any kind of arthritis or any kind of pain stuff that is affected by barometric pressure, when it gets windy and rainy and crappy, a lot of times it's because of that. And so I completely understand. I'm not a fan of the fact that this is shaped like a bug, so I'm all over this reskin. Oh, look at this cute little place. It's a cute little balcony. And then we have all of the, I think those are the summer trees. The wide summer trees. They're beautiful. I can't believe I hit 2 tree houses in a row. Yep, that'll hit you. That'll hit you hard. And you know what's the worst part is that you know, THC, which has become more and more legal-ish. Thank you, C code, Forge. We can get it in a state over, so we get it in where is it? Illinois. Now, I am not a pothead. In fact, I didn't even try weed until I was 44. All right. Noap Twins, Mare's Kiss, Memorials, La Fontaine. But if you get the kind that has more CBD in it, it's THC and CBD, it will block the pain. But the problem is you're still, if you have RA like me, is you still are terribly, terribly stiff. Yeah, oh God, you may want to move eventually. So this is a memorial by Noap Twin. Look at how pretty this is. I know it's 27 out of 30 items, so it's not even full, but I can't turn my camera for some reason. It's beautiful. Did both of those. We did not do a Python, so we'll go to Python 1980, Place of Recreation, moonsugar. It's just brutal. It's absolutely brutal the last couple of days, so yeah. You cannot sit on my mouse. I know you're a cat and you like mice, but you cannot sit on it. Here, go play with that on the ground. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Good girl. All right. Gardens and estates too. So It's just something that if you are friends with somebody who is in chronic pain, oh, pretty, you may want to be aware that they may be going through an extra hard time in many parts of the world right now. Oh, look it! Just a little spot to sit up here and watch the weather and everything. I'm gonna jump and die probably. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. Oh wow, I made it. Anyway, those are all of the plants, and it looks like they built a little grotto over here to put all the glowies in. They did. A glowy grotto. It's funny how when you have different color... Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta be honest, like the THC is the only thing that's ever worked. And I have bottles of Vicodin and all of these other high level painkillers, and I don't even touch them anymore because they don't work. But look at how, I don't know if you remember the other day we were in, I think it was Taryn's house? It was somebody's house that had Daedric rock all around. And it picked up certain colors out of it. And I had said, you know, if you put a blue light here, you can pick up all the blue. It's interesting how the light here is picking up green in the rock. This Daedric rock has lots of colors in it. Oh, I love you too. I'm not by any means a pothead. I never was. I've never even smoked a cigarette in my life. I've always been a teetotaler. But finally the pain just got so bad. This is gorgeous. That I just had to try something. And my husband's aunt passed away. And she had been taking medical marijuana for her stage 4 cancer. Oh, look at the band! Little microphone. That's so cute. And when we went to go to her funeral, they gave us, her cousin, my husband's cousins gave us her leftover THC and said, here, try it. It worked wonders for her and her cancer. She wasn't in pain when she was on it, so give it a shot. And I thought, fuck it, what do I have to lose? So I tried a tiny little thing of it. Look at all their lights are out. That ain't right. What happened to their stuff? Oh, if you were here for when we looked at Runil's house, that's what they made everything out of with these kiosks. Really impressive. Oh, look, it's like it's a meat farm, a meat tree. It was very thoughtful of them because they know I'm in a lot of pain. So just saying, you know, give it a shot. And I did. And it worked. And I was like, holy crap. I don't get high. I'm on it right now. I don't get high. Because it's such a small amount. I use like a quarter of a single gram or something like that. Something stupid small. And it really helps. It's the first thing that ever stopped the pain. And it's the wildest thing too. It's just like, I can't explain it. It's just like the pain is still there, but you just don't feel it. You know it's there. You know you have some sort of sensation going on. But no, I'm done with this. The fact that all their lights are out and turning them all on. I'm not a fan of meat trees myself, I'll be honest with you, but there's enough in this house that's really cool that I have no problem with it. Meat trees! Meat trees! So yeah, 82 items all getting turned on. because either somebody turned out all their lights or there was a problem with the game. Yeah, I don't smoke, but the kind that I use, the THC I use, is actually a THC and CBD mix. And it tempers the high so that you don't get as much, if any, of the high. The more CBD it has in it, the less of a high you get. I'm not on it to get high. I'm on it to get pain relief. So for me, I'd rather have the kind that does no high or a very little high. I don't enjoy feeling high. That's why I go with such a small amount. But it definitely... Can you not eat my... everything I own? Cat. Look at this little glow garden. This would be gorgeous at night. All the butterflies. I don't know. I used to judge a little bit about marijuana and whatnot, and that's why I would never do it. But I grew up in the time of just say no. Yeah. And they used to tell me, I mean, I was talking to my husband about this because he's just turned 50, so he's 5 years older than me, and so we kind of went through the same, close to the same childhood years. And I said to him, you know, isn't it amazing that in school they used to teach us that marijuana is a gateway drug to all the other drugs, and we fucking believed it because it's not true. And so for years, none of us have gone anywhere near it when it could have been giving us chronic pain relief. I'm serious. I grew up in the Reagan era. So that's what we heard. That's what we were told. You saw the cat butt? Yeah, the fluffy cat is being a pain in the butt. The boat's over here. And I believed it. And so for years, more than I had to, I went through cancer without trying it. It's like such a sin. Yes, because I'm taking a quarter of a gram of weed every so often, I'm gonna start shooting heroin. I'm sure of it. It's such a stupid thing to say. Exactly. You know, it's just amazing to me the amount of shit that they taught us that was wrong when you think back. I'm amazed by it. All of the stuff about the pilgrims. Yeah. I mean, seriously. That's what we were taught in school. Gateway drug. All that kind of stuff. Very fun house. A lot going on in it. Good night, Cyber Queen. Sorry I'm streaming so late. Is macaron on? We'll go to Private Man's. Welcome to Drink In. Have a seat. Keldora will have a pleasure to serve you. No, she won't. She's a brat. Want to have some rest? Feel free to choose your bed. Ravenhurst, drink in. You know, when you think back to the stuff we were taught, what are you playing with? Do I even want to know? You're destroying all that what we love. I'm afraid to even ask what she's playing with. Jerk. All right. So this is an inn. We've got mugs and games and books. Yes, I had the guilt totally ingrained in me that I was being bad, that I was doing something so terribly wrong. And it's such bullshit because it actually helps me and I don't get high. Also, yeah, well, that strangers could be evil. And frankly, they weren't wrong. I mean, kids got kidnapped a lot more in the 70s and 80s. Uh-oh, it's a fight. Than they do now. Kids were not very street savvy. Lots of child predators. But anyway, yes, you're right. And then, I mean, it's just, can you move, please? Then we have the cats. They were having trouble. They don't get along. I think it was one of you sells, I forget which one, sells CBD, and I'm gonna order some from them for pets. Well, but the thing is they weren't wrong. I mean, in the 1970s and 80s, kids were allowed to go, there was no such thing as a helicopter parent. Kids just went off for the day. If I was home by 10, playing outside, that was fine. You have to have a little bit of common sense instilled in your kid if they're not going to come home until 10 o'clock at night, right? Kids had a lot of freedom. So teach them how to be smart about not getting either abducted or raped or something horrible. So it kind of makes sense. If anything, we had more freedom than kids do today, for sure. You know, I think anyway. But all right, so it's a fun little inn. I feel like there's a story behind it. We've got all the beds and everything, but the fight downstairs is very interesting to me. I would like to know more about it. Yeah, isn't it? And I want to know why these two are fighting. Okay. Macaron, Serenity Falls, Casino Pacrooti. I can speak. No, there's so many things that I learned later. Like, all of Thanksgiving story that we were ever given is just fucking lies. It's all fucking lies. Our viewpoint of the pilgrims or of people from that time period is wrong. You know, there's so many things that are just wrong. Thanks for teaching us things that aren't true. As a historian, because that's what I do for a living as a researcher, you know, I come across things all the time that are lies. So this is some kind of machine, or just totally not true. Well, I think there was a combination of both, but really little kids, they used to tell them not to talk to strangers. And I kind of understand it. Yeah, no shit. Ah, look at you two saying the same things. But it's sad, like, how wrong a lot of it was. And I'm like, I can't believe I was taught this. This is such bullshit. Look at this vending machine. It's true. But I'm glad that I event. Oh, look at this. You see what it is? That's a slot machine. It's true. This is some sort of game. I don't recognize it. It could be just made up. And then there's some effects in here, as you can see. There's a guy, there's people in here as effects because they wanted it to be full. And then this is another game, and then we have the aquarium. If you attack my feet, I will kill you. Not really. Look, it's J-Heart. And then here's a pool table. And then you've got J-Heart is doing something over here. Looks neat. Oh, I think I attract them. I think I attract you folks. I don't know. Oh, wow. Okay, I should know what that is. I'm so ashamed. I don't. I know this is roulette, but I don't know what this thingy is on the end. Oh, look at how he's got her sitting. Ferrari looks good sitting like that. Very natural. I mean, if we only talked about ESO, it would be boring, right? I don't think I went this way. This is, here. Macaron's fun. What is this making? This is making something. Possibly coffee? Aw, thanks, Squiddy. It's, you know, I gotta give credit where credit's due. It was... Oh, that wasn't pool? I thought it had, Hold on. I thought it had... Oh my god, cat. Get down. She's squirrely. Pockets. Oh. Well, I don't even know what that is, so you're probably right. Maybe, yeah. Go for it. Jay Hart, I asked him once, I'm like, would you be mad if... Look at that. That's the best part so far, Macaron. I mean, it's cool that you did all this stuff, but I did not expect the pretty. You brought the pretty, too. I asked Jay Hart in the beginning, I was like, would you be upset? Would you be mad at me if I don't want to be your competition, but would you be mad if... Oh, that was good. If I did do some streaming and did, you know, housing, which is kind of the same thing you do, and I feel really bad. I think this is an elevator. It is. That's amazing. And he was like, no, not at all. Ah! I fell down the elevator shaft. That was tricksy. But it worked. Look at this. That's wild. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Can you tell that Fluffy Butt is just not listening to me today? She just is doing what she wants. I would toss her more to the ground, but she is bitey. She's not a nice cat. She's pretty, but... What do you want, little one? Okay. Okay. Gotcha. And then here's all the money. Beautiful. Fantastic, Macaron. And you really got me here. I totally did not expect that falling to my almost death. Pretty crazy. Amples. Got a lot of amples here. Strike for Holy Light Monastery. I know. You know, the things that Macaron can do, sometimes I'm just... That a lot of you can do. I don't even recognize homes anymore. They've run so completely turned around. Thank you. No, I'm very supportive of other streamers. You want to advertise yourself in my channel? Go for it. You want to ask me questions? Feel free. I am strongly of the belief that we're here to help each other and not compete. We don't need to compete. There's enough for all of us. Welcome. Okay, this is in German and English, so it's not as long as it looks. We'll look at the English one. Welcome to the Monastery of the Holy Light. The Monastery of the Holy Light is a place of rest and inner contemplation. Therefore, the first rule is keep calm and in no case disturb the acolytes in their devotion. It's true. Find out what the future holds for you in the Chapel of Light. There are prophecies possible for a small fee through the source of the Holy Light. We wish you a pleasant stay and do not forget to pay the fees at Tithys and Dromo. Easy divination, 5 gold. Prophecy for the next year, 50 gold. Special divination, business, love, pregnancy, etc., 1,000 gold, or participation in the business profit. Redress through the court is excluded. Wow, it sounds American. We are represented by St. Doom, merciless lawyer of the 3. If you break the rules, I'll break you. Thank you, Strike 4. Nice reference. For those of you who don't know, I am a lawyer in real life. I don't practice anymore, but I am a lawyer. Look at that. Nice effect there. In the doorway. Oh, Strike 4 breaks me. Great sense of humor on that guy. I think it's a guy. No, you know what? It's not really pandering. I did something to Strike 4 at the very beginning that was kind of mean. I made a joke about one of his houses I had said that it looked like his Azura was peeing. And he seemed really upset about me making that joke, because it was meant in fun. I wasn't being mean. I wasn't picking on anything they did. It was just something that I made a joke, and this was a long time ago. And it ended up introducing him to me, and then he started watching my stream, and he made me this. I have to show you what he made me. And it's been kind of an ongoing joke since then. So you have to understand this isn't pandering as much as it's an inside joke. This statue, for Stabity, who inspired me, it's peeing. Those are waterfalls. It's a joke. So it's... Strike 4 was indicating me I'm not mad at you anymore, or I wasn't mad at you, or it's just funny. So it's like an ongoing joke. Oh, see, that explains a lot, because art is just not my... So it was really funny. And we have this kind of relationship now where they throw jokes in about me, because they know I can take it. And that was kind of a joke, like an inside joke to me, this... Also, the books in all of Strike 4's houses are very important, so I'm going to read them all. It did! That was the only person who's ever gotten really mad at me. Oh, it's on Xbox. Make a video for me, Squiddy, and send it to me. I will watch it. I will show it on stream. Pumpkin, 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 which apparently in German is Kürbis. Soon I no longer see it myself, but again, the food I ordered was not delivered. So there is still pumpkin stew. The Daedra gave me some herbs that I put in the stew. These herbs glow a bit, but the Daedra thought it was normal for Daedric herbs. It doesn't matter. The main thing is that it tastes a little different. I have a sense of humor over it. And Strike 4 is lovely, and I'm so glad that we worked it out, because they're a great builder. Hopefully the groceries will come soon. Davis hasn't eaten his pumpkin stew today. I'll see where he's going afterwards. I've been worrying about Davis, or Divas, lately. He seems absent at times and rushed at times. Poor makes many soup. She's worried about her peeps. I have a sense of humor about building. I've made funny buildings. Oh, you're welcome. Don't be afraid to ask me. Seriously, don't be afraid. I'm willing to help with everything. Diary of Devis Fear. Okay, it's that Meiji guy. I've been here for 5 days now, or 5 weeks. Or is it more or less? I don't know. Everything is spinning in my head. That pumpkin stew and the murmur of the Daedra in the middle of the night. What is happening here? I feel observed. You're right, Melistrala. It was the herbs. The priestess told me to come to the chapel tonight. I think I fell in love with her, and I think she loves me too. She's so beautiful. Afterwards, I'll go to her in the chapel and just kiss her. Oh, kind of a sweet thing to do. I'm sure you want both on. Here's the bathroom, done in a different style. I like the floor. Strike 4 always tries to tell, well, in most of their houses, I think, if not all, they try to tell stories, and I think they do a really good job of it. I find it to be... Oh, I have to pay him, don't I? Oh, goodness, I don't know which way to go. Well, let's start this way, I guess. I pay you. Gives you money. Alright, we'll go inside. This must be the chapel? Go into the chapel. Holy crap, look at that. Look at how they made the statues bend. Oh, that's talent. They used 2 statues. The thing is that if the roof wasn't curved the way it is, you'd see the first one, the bottom. You would see it go all the way up to the roof. But because they curved the ceiling, they're able to make it look like they're bending over. It's really cool, really cool. Book of Prophecies. Let's see if the jerk face will help us out. This book can only be read by the Priestess of Light. Failure to act against this commandment will be severely punished. Oh gods, how could this have happened? This Deva stormed into the chapel and wanted to kiss me. Has he gone mad? He chased me around the secret pool and said something like, "You love me too?" What should I do? Actually, all I wanted to do was read the scriptures with him. I just struggled when I hit him over the head with the wand. I guess I hit a little too hard. For the time being, I sunk his body into the sacred basin. Later, I'll make him disappear in the swamp outside. May Alma Alexia forgive me. Okay, that's funny. Let's see if we can find... Oh, no! Well, that's what happened to Fear. How sad. Murderous. Too funny. Okay. Now we go down this way. What's in here? Oh no, Lyrinth! My cat just took a flying leap. Diary of Lyrinth. How strange the life of this little mortal is. I don't understand her behavior. That's why I came here to study her. I gave the Argon cook some Daedric herbs, and now I'm watching their effect on the mortals. I especially watch the dummer called Devis. His behavior confuses me. I secretly watch him through the small portal that I have opened in his room. I've already done that with the others who were there before him. Let's see what he's doing right now. Maybe he'll cry again or pray, or his strange self-talk. Sometimes I have to laugh. Yeah, I wouldn't trust Lyrinth very much. And here's the portal. Wait. Oh, he put it back to the beginning portal in there. I accidentally went through it. That's a portal. That's like a legit EHT portal. This one is Diary of Darius Aralos. This guy. Look at that little... That's nice. Seventh day in the monastery. I don't know what's really going on here. Something seems to be wrong. The priestess in the chapel of light is strange and a little creepy. The Argonne cook only cooks pumpkin soup, which is almost inedible. The plan was to organize my thoughts in this isolated monastery for a few weeks, but the acolytes kept disappearing here without saying goodbye and without leaving a trace. The Daedra next door is even creepier than the priestess. Does she have anything to do with the disappearance of the acolytes? May Alma Alexia punish me. The best thing is just to steal away from it. Afterwards, I will knock on Davis, another acolyte, and ask him if he will come with me. I will sail away in the night with the boat that is moored outside. And so, I disappear too. Oh my god, this cat. My husband went around and he was vacuuming in here yesterday, and so he picked up all of my hair ties, all of my headbands, like everything I own that was on the floor, and he put it back up on my desk. So it's like, now of course she has to reclaim them all. Look at the little snick faucet. Very nice. So it just made it more fun for her. That's all it is. It didn't do anything else. Here's the boat. Look at the boat. That's where they're gonna steal away to, in the boat. That's awesome. Very good storytelling. Excellent job. I'm really impressed, as usual. Everything Strike 4 does is so good. Lyrinth. Memorials and monuments. Speaking of Lyrinth, goronir. Wait, no. Did we do Taryn? Did we do one of yours? Or mine crack? I want to make sure I do one of yours. Oh, we did it. Okay, we did it. Never mind. Dorp. So, yes, we gotta go back to... We'll go to this goronir. Lyrinth. Visit the sanctuary of Demold Days of the Green Pact. Pay your respects, have something to eat, take a good rest, and continue your adventures around Tamriel. We wish you well. No. You no wish me well. Lose. You lose. Another person making it very forested. I know it's forested to begin with, but they... Oh. What a unique grave. Unexpected Mayormer. Interesting. I didn't expect that. Did they close off the... No. I guess this is the kind that you just leave out and the birds eat. Doesn't seem like an evil place, but it does have an evil plant that will try to eat me. Ooh, it's getting more and more evil the further in we get. Or more wild, I should say. Not so much evil as wild. Mysterious. So mysterious. Okay. Witch stick. Now we go inside. Just wanted to see the exterior first. What are you doing, you little psychopath? Of our 3 cats, she is the least nice. But I don't want the other ones in here right now because they don't have a good relationship and they'll be fighting. If only you could actually do that, right? Have it actually overgrow on its own. Okay. What are you doing? What are you ringing? Why? Oh, you're out of food. Guys, can you hold on a second? I think that's what she's trying to tell me. Okay, that was pretty cute. That she was informing me that she was out of food by ringing her bowl somehow. Why didn't you just ask like a normal cat? Why do you have to play with the bowl? Here, I'm just gonna put this down for now and leave what you want. That was kind of amusing, in a way. Very strange. Meats and herbs and everything all will scurry. Huh. Wait a minute. I didn't think things cast shadows like that before. You can make a shadow build where you have all of that stuff like in looks like it's a bunch of trash, but then when you look at it with the light shining behind it, it turns out it's a big art thing. I just didn't know that it cast shadows like that. I wonder if it's the time of day, because if you notice, that one is shining a shadow, but this one isn't. Very interesting. We've got to look into that more. There's something weird about that I can't put my finger on. Hey, Sparrow. Okay, and then this is probably the scariest room we've seen. All the dead bodies and stuff. Say what you will, that is a very unique bed. Wow. There's no AHT in this house whatsoever. Isn't that weird? And it's not doing it in this house. Very odd. I'm a little confused. But that was cool. Let's just do a couple more. Old ass ones. Over 20 days would be best. Lady Tempestus. She's not on. I might want to wait for her. Under construction. We'll do it Sweetwaters. Hachiko-chan. For the wizarding world of Harry Potter, welcome to Diagon Alley. In Sweetwaters? Good lord. I can't imagine what Hachiko did. She's so talented. I don't know. Oh my god. Is it bigger? Does that look bigger than the statue it looks normally? How did that statue looks enormous. Wow. Holy crap. She's so good at cityscapes. It's not even funny. I don't know what the cream is supposed to be. Is that like a giant thing of beer? Butterbeer. Derp. I'm not the brightest. Here's all the potion stuff. What they did is they took one of those Khajiit lights that make that like shape and they sunk it underneath it looks like a tapestry or two in order to make it look magic-y. Magic-y doom. She is. I have nothing but like for her though, because look at the pot. She's also a lovely human being. It's like if she was an awful snotty person, I wouldn't like her, but she's lovely. Just a tremendous person. In fact, I don't know too many people who aren't lovely in the housing community. It was something that Nova Draken, the head of Aether Realm, which is a building guild on our server, NA. She and I were talking about how we just don't know anybody who's a true jackass in the housing community. There's lots of people who are somewhat difficult, but there's not lots. Some people are somewhat difficult, but there's nobody who's an asshole. I love how nice everybody is. All right, she's got cute little creatures in here and the bunny eating the cake, and they've got all this magical stuff. I'm not crying yet. I might, but I haven't gotten there yet. Totes makes me cry. Oh, here's the pots. You guys recognize the pots, I'm sure. I wish I was this good. I'm not. But I have appreciation for it. I appreciate art, and I appreciate what they do. You know? And here's the... Oh, look at how nice that looks! Oh, that's really well done. tiny little detail up there. So magical. That's the shivering cheese that glows. That's neat. And then here's a sword on this side of it. And a mirror. I don't know if this is openable. No. And then up here is... Oh, this is how you get there. Yeah, and you know what else did? The one we looked at yesterday, was it yesterday? The art, the girl with the pearl earring. That was mind-blowing. Beautiful job, Hachiko. I'm gonna pop over to NA so I can show you that. I think it was on NA. That one made me moved as well. I couldn't believe it. It was, the things you guys have been doing, been just mind-blowing to me. I don't know how. I don't know how you do it. And I don't know why art moves me to tears sometimes, but it did. It moved me to tears. I don't get it. How did the time fly? We're at 2 hours already. Holy crow. We'll do one or two more. I know some people were mad at Octavian for not playing Elder Scrolls as much, but there's plenty of people who still are. And I know they still play Elder Scrolls. They just are taking a break for Lost Ark, which a lot of people are. It doesn't, I looked at it, I don't think it's my taste for some reason. It doesn't work for me. I don't know why. Effortless 6. That's what I was missing, the number. Yeah. Really, really nice people. It's amazing. You'd think that we'd have jerks, but we don't. Well, I mean, I guess there's jerks in everything, but... Load your boat. Fastly as can be. Merrily, merrily, merrily. Hurry it up, please. Okay. Oh my god, so many of these are so old that I need to do. It's a sin. I've been so bad. All right, Linoptus, a compact yet aesthetically pleasing crafting house, arranged close for maximum convenience. Why did, I wonder if I did a crafting house for a reason. There must be something else about it. And then I'll take you to the girl with the pearl earring. For those of you who didn't see it, it's unbelievable. They even, I don't even know how they managed to do the light. Like the light on it. Oh, that's why, because it's not just a crafting house. It's got other stuff. I mean, it's, sure, it can be a crafting house. If you're gonna do a crafting house, do one. Nothing wrong with just having one that's like a couple of tables and nothing else. But I do have a great appreciation for the people who go to the trouble of making it something aesthetically pleasing as well. Look at the way that this tape picks up the colors of the rock. I'm not sure what rock that is. It could be the Daedric rock, but the crystals are reflecting off of it almost like an opal. Sorry, it's gonna lag a bit because it's loading MM. I don't know if we flipped yet. I haven't paid attention to the trader thing. Oh, look! Oh, that's so cute. They made a thieves' den. You can't get in here. But that's so funny. I love it. All right, I gotta let the other idiot in. Hold on. He's crying. Yes, you can come in. Be good. Be good. You two, no hissing. Connor, just ignore her. These two just do not get along. Yeah, it's impossible to keep up with, honestly. It used to be hard for me to find houses. I used to run out. I don't run out anymore. Look at all of this library stuff. There's gonna be a fight. You'll have to forgive me. I can't. Connor, why are you such an asshole? Connor. Leave her alone. She doesn't like you. She doesn't want to be your friend. Hello. Welcome, Miss Blight. Thank you for the follow. She is too, yes. It seems like many of the very talented people are awesome. Speak of the devil as Swankery shows up. Look at the little garden. And like they promised, it's a crafting house. It has all the crafting stuff, but it's so nice. It's one of the nicest crafting houses I've seen. Really, really cool. Let me just make sure none of you... Oh, wait. Let's go to the girl with the pearl earring. If I can remember whose that was. Do you guys remember who that was? It was a T name, I thought. God, I look at too many houses. Tiate. Tiate? Now, Tiate has also done a Hobbit house, which is fantastic. I knew who it was, but it's like, I can't remember. Between the T names, there's a lot of the Totes, Tiate, you know, Trass, all the T names. I kind of get confused sometimes. Tatica. But look at this. I showed this yesterday, but it's worth a second look and a third look and a fourth look and God knows everything else. The longer you look at it, the more appreciation you can get. Look at the left side of the face. The light along the side of the face. I think that's done with Riekling stuff. The way the blue on the bottom of the cloth is made of flowers. Just the combination of colors. The wheat looks like brush strokes. The dots in the eyes are probably candles. The subtle, like, it's so subtle. It's like, honestly, it must be one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in this game, especially technically. I gotta jump the fence. I'm sorry, Tiate. I want to see this up close. She won't let me. I want to. I want to see it. Urgh. I can't. Mushroom, all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Isn't this insane? Let me show you the original. This is Vermeer, is the name of the artist. I mean, I think most of us know this painting, but in case you don't, this might be helpful. That's the original. That's hers. Now, of course, the rock is just what you could do with the rock, but the reality is that given the stuff we have, we're limited, you know? We can only do so much, but given what we have, even given what we have, it's spectacular. I don't know. I don't have words for how good it is. It's just amazing. So good. All right, we'll do one more. Exclamation point potato for PCNA and PCEU only. It is spectacular. She is so talented. I'm going to... I know, isn't it beautiful? We're gonna go to one more. That's for DDA's contest. And it's, I mean, I don't know, it's just beyond. There was a little scuffle.
Okay.
You're not gonna go out in this, are you?
I think you've got enough coffee
I should be okay.
till tomorrow morning?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it gonna stop by tomorrow morning?
Oh yeah, it's gonna clear up tonight.
Okay. All right, Greek Gemini, Skyrim Glacier Lake Stillwaters. That should be our last one for the night, for the day, for the whatever. Potato. Unless Sparrow, I might owe you something. Let me go look. Sorry, my shirt is falling off. I'm a mess today. Let me double check and see. If any of you who are on now, I haven't looked at one of your houses recently. If you want me to look at one of your houses, I will. Let me double check that Sparrow. I might have something saved that yeah, I have 3 things saved. All right, so we'll pick one of Sparrow's. We'll do Sparrow's Sisters of the Sands. Welcome to the Vermena Franc. Oh, we did this. Wait, we didn't do it in the Sisters of the Sands. Did we? I'm confused, Sparrow, because I thought that was in your big house. Or is there 2 of them named Franc? That's odd. I'm so confused. Unless this is a small version. I don't know, we'll figure it out. For those of you who may be lonely like me at times during the day, I'm on Twitter. Oh, okay. And if you wish to follow me, that is the name. I wish it was Stabity-Doo, but it's not. Oh! Wow! Okay, that's cool. Oh, wow! Now, there's a lot to read in her house. So you want to visit these still life. You want to revisit these in person and actually give it the time that it deserves and read them. But you kind of get the idea of just how magnificent all of these are. Trying to recognize what paintings they're based off of. Oh, you did? I would love to. Let's do that. Let's do that after this. What is this? It looks like bike after Duchamp. Okay, let me look it up because I'm sure that that is a real one. Oh. Well, he did bicycles, it looks like. Just not one specific, but... Okay, in Duchamp's original, he took the seat and handlebars of a bike and presented them as a bull's head in 1942. Here it is. I learned so much from you. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Hold on. this. Bull's Head. By Pablo Picasso. That can't be it then, huh? That must not be it. I can't find it. I don't know. But I get your I get your point of it. Vincent. Oh, me loves some Vincent. Franc became addicted to skooma and continued to threaten her own, to cut her own ear off until the period in which she was making these works had passed. You know why Van Gogh was so volatile was because, well, he was already mentally ill to begin with, but he had syphilis. And when syphilis gets pretty far along, their brain turns into Swiss cheese. The Night Wolf Mare, A. Albert Poe. Oh, you know I have been. I love everything that you do. I'm so impressed. So this one is based on an Edgar Allan Poe story. Which one? The Nightmare? Sigmund Frank. He was. I read a whole book on him, and it was a very, very heavily researched book. And he was very unlikable at parts of his life. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me. We go back. I'm so sorry. This is the Van Gogh right here that I was talking about. Isn't it beautiful? That might be lilies. I don't know which one it is. And here's the Van Gogh story. I mean, the Poe story. I'm not really sure which story it is. Well, he painted it as if it were real. The reasoning why was definitely kind of a myth. Look at all you smart people. Do you know which story are you basing this one off of? Is there one called The Nightmare by Poe? I don't know it. Look at this. Le Chat Noir. I don't know, guys. If you've ever seen the poster for Le Chat Noir, it's a famous one. Here it is. Beautiful. Let me post it. There it is. That's the original. Fuseli's Nightmare. I don't know it. I don't know it. And so you can see Le Fox Noir. Oh. I don't know. That doesn't sound like him to duel. He was a difficult human. It is. And you should all come here and read the text because it's worthwhile. I can't do it because of the amount of time we have, but it's all fantastic and worthwhile. And I've learned so much about art in this short amount of time. All right, Swankery. Which did you say it was? You said it was your goronir? Oh no, Wayrust. You said Wayrust. Okay, here we go. Modern. We're all in for a treat. Swankery's stuff is so good. Oh, my husband moved the cat tree, so you can't see my Connor is in a cup. He's a cupped kitty. I'll move it back later. All right, here we go. This is Swankery, who her modern work is bar none like the best modern work I've ever seen. Look at that lamp. That's 2 wedding lanterns, the one with the string and the one without, combined to make a different shaped lamp. And then, wow. Here's a little place to make tea. The cabinets. Oh my god. Those are dark elf chests, I think, night tables, upside down. The creation is beautiful. And check out the walls. You know, you've got Alanori kind of rock, marble. Then you've got stairs. You've got the normal walls. And then over here you have wood. And that's an interesting piece of art itself. Obviously that's part of one of the statues. I don't know what the gold is. I don't know what the gold is, but it's interesting. If I had to guess, okay, this is just out of nowhere and I should get completely like picked on for even guessing, but if I had to guess, I'd say that's some sort of Icarus thing. Yeah, but this is a different time. I mean, you're talking about many, many years after that. Alexander Hamilton was in the 1700s. Van Gogh was many, many years later. I don't know. He was a crazy town, but he could have just done it in a psychotic fit for all we know. I agree with you, though, that it was probably not. Did you get inspired to do art as well? Because this looks like a Kandinsky to me. Wow. Like, we're gonna start seeing some really heavily researched stuff soon, I think. Look at the cabinets. Because you folks are making such incredible art. Oh, that's nice. My husband would love that. He's so mid-century. And that's just wild. Oh my god, you made a whole mid-century house. Or at least parts. Look at the shell. How did no one ever think to do two sides of a shell? That's brilliant. I'm a moron. How have I not thought to do that? Sorry, stealing idea to do that with all of my shells in my vacation home. Hope you don't mind. I think it's a great idea, but that's all I'm gonna do is steal that. Sides of tables. Look at the mirror. The dress lamps around it. The bottom part. What even is that? That's the kotatsu thing, isn't it? That's the top of a bed, isn't it? The heck is that? How did you get a bed in there? I don't know what that is with the circles. Amazing. Hey, that's why her name is Swanks. Swankery. Here's a little cart, a little rolling bath cart. Look at that. Look at the wheels. Handmade out of cogs. Unbelievable. And there's so many little details. Like, look, it's got a light in it. There's a feather in that thing. I gotta go back and just look very closely at everything, because honestly, like with Swankery, there's so many details that I worry. Even just the post here looks unbelievable. Like it's just a light, two lights combined, but there you go. You got a beautiful post. Oh my god. The bird cage. Oh my god. Didn't even think of that. This is an imperial carpet that you can get off of the Crown Store, and it's sunken down so that you can only see the embroidery on top. Oh, that's just gorgeous, and it's all mushrooms except for that's probably rock. The multiple level orc things. Look at the couch. The couch is like a mushroom thing. And here's the remote. Very modern lights. Swankery's amazing. She's just an amazing human. we go in there. I just don't want to miss anything, and I feel like I've missed things. Oh, wow. Okay, again, little standees. Little standy feet things. Look at that lamp! Those are made out of clockwork panels. Like each panel is a book, I think. Look at the chair. Oh my god. So, rolled up reed mats. That's those Redoran incense holders. Poles. I think that's a mouse. Thank you for using ivory and not me as a mouse. People tend to use me as... Oh, wow, that must have taken forever to get that many dice. For keys. I'm not sure what this is. What is the little tray here? I'm not sure. But you got a big screen TV. Or not TV, a monitor. And then handmade shelving. I find the shelving in the game to be unsatisfactory, so having her change it makes sense. Oh, Jesus, this is so nice. That's the top of that mechanical thing we can get. I love the walls. The walls are just turned around things like the libraries and things like that. Is that an abacus? Do people use abaci? Abaci? Oh, gorgeous. So this entire wall is made out of the bottom of crystal. You know, the blue crystals that you get, I think, in a package. I think it's a set. Oh, I'm sorry. And then this is handmade with just bars of clockwork stuff. I'm not sure what those are. Oh, combining the bottom and the top for the new kind of cabinet. Again, another beautiful modern art piece. Another combination lamp. Beautiful, beautiful. Everything that you do is so incredible, and you put so much effort into it. It's obvious, but I am so jealous of the fact that you have this skill. Look at that. I never would have thought to put the bowl in one of those clockwork potion holder thingies. But we can go out in the courtyard, but I just want to make a quick sweep through because I'm sure I missed something. Was I right about the acres, or was that just like not right? I'm really curious. Okay. Did we go downstairs? That's where we started. Okay. All right, I'm a dumbass. Okay. And then outside. Oh, nothing. Oh, I thought you were going to close. Did you close it off and I missed it? Derp. Bad. I'm sorry. But unbelievable. We're going to end on that one. So make sure you exclamation point potato for PCNA and PCEU only. I cannot give to others. I'm sorry. I'm going to open up Twitch and find the who's streaming. Okay. Looks like Catatonia is the only one doing, and she's a friend. Okay. Red Cata, she's a friend, Tonia. And we're gonna give the giveaway. So let's do that. And the winner is Salvis Aaron. Congrats. I send you monies. Thanks for the follow, Barry Dahlia. Oh, I missed something? What did I mess up? Oh my god. I'm not gonna raid off just yet. Sorry. Cancel. We gotta... I'm unraiding. Look at that. Oh my god. I'm sorry I missed this stuff. I don't even know how you did that. Is that like 4 of the things? Okay. I'm gonna allow entries again because I messed up. So here, keep going. I'm not going just yet. I'm canceling stream rating off because I... Oh, wow. All of these made out of little itty bitty leather thingies. Look at those. Great. Not just yet, sorry. I messed up. I will pick another winner too. So make sure you enter. Again. Upside down poison bottles. Gorgeous. Modern fireplace. I'm sorry I missed this. I'm not myself today. Pain makes me stupid. Look at all the circles on that. So beautiful. Just the mind, I'm mind blown. Oh, this is done with those Merkmeyer bone thingies. All right. If you were already entered, you don't have to enter again, but if you didn't enter, people like, yeah, Taryn and Aya. Yeah, please enter. I messed up. And I will give 2 prizes. I have no problem with that. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I wasn't crazy. This wall is actually Mark Hearth. I'm not crazy. It's almost wainscoted because it's got, you know, the different on the top and the bottom. And then this wall, Deadlands. No, you've got a Deadlands grate in front of something. I don't know what, but something black. You have a Deadlands grate in front of it. And that's elsewhere. My God. It's incredible. Brilliant. Yeah, she is. All right, let me double check to see if Kat's still on. She is. We'll start the raid again. Sorry about that. And then I will pull it again. Sorry I missed that. Thank you for stopping me before I raided off. All right, I'll catch you all soon. And we're gonna pick the second winner. And the winner is Zerbit. Congrats. I send you money too. All right. So I will see you all soon, I hope. And have a wonderful day. And enjoy Catatonia. She has awesome colored hair. I adore it.
Tired. Like, oh, I'm knackered.